stressing you out and you don't have no answers. You even go to the churches and they do have not have no answers. And we're talking more than just money, people. You can make a lot of money in the world and your soul belong to the devil. You can make a whole lot of money, have a whole lot of accolades in the world. And you see where that get a lot of people. Even right now on TikTok, YouTube, everybody talking about money. And nobody talking about the value at all. And I think that's what diminish. I think that what give power the money that it has. Cause nobody they y'all physically feel the value of money. And when money is no longer there, some of y'all gonna go crazy. Even though there's still value gonna be in the world. Like the live. Appreciate y'all. This is the daily dose. I come on from 6 to 7 in the morning and at 8:30 to answer your question. Come on in here. Let's talk about it. Let's get everything we need plus plus I gotta say value. I don't even we over here we getting away from money because money ain't gonna be around in the next 3.5 years. The dollar bill. So I'm asking you all now, if you're so focused on making a dollar bill and it's no longer around, what you focusing on? Be honest. Because just because you have $1 million in the bank, which I don't know why you would, and that $1 million don't have that value, you ain't got nothing. And in my opinion, right now today, more people got the opportunity to make that green. I ain't got a dollar bill on me. I ain't got a dollar. This is $5. When this don't have the value no more, what y'all gonna do? I'm asking the question. When money do not have the value no more, what y'all gonna do? You don't know how to do crypto. You don't know, you don't own anything else of value, but maybe your house. And what you call value that you have, because you do have value, you giving it all to your job, career, and profession in the world, where they can impact you at any given time. And since AI and robotics here, they don't need you too much at all as a human. The world, the elites in the world today is willing to get rid of the population, humans, and feed these robotic computer systems the water. What y'all doing? Don't ain't none of y'all thinking for yourself. You fall in the crowd thinking you doing what's right. And I'm here to tell y'all, you ain't got that much time. And you know the world is changing if you be honest with yourself. And you know you ain't got an answer for robotics and AI. And the elites of today, You know they don't care about you as much as you think they do. So it's time to be honest with ourselves. It's time to focus on what really matters. And it's time to also accept the world have stressed you out and you don't know what to do. The churches now let you down and you don't know what to do. So the question is tonight, if the world is stressing you out and you can't go to the church and get the answers, where are you going? Where are you going to keep your lifestyle or your insanity? Where can you go? Somebody tell me where to Jesus. When you go there, he gonna look at you. He gonna look at you. He gonna say he don't know you because you so focused on what he said. It's only two masters for y'all that don't know, and the devil is not one of them. Let me say that again. Jesus, you go to Jesus, and he gonna say he don't know you because you've been focused on money more than him. The devil ain't got no, he ain't even got to do nothing no more. The devil on vacation. But go really get an understanding. Just look around you right now. This is what everybody talking about. And we know this losing value every single day. To the point where they about to crash the market to insert cryptocurrency. And how many of you know about that? So I'm here to talk to you tonight. I'm here to give you a solution tonight. I'm here to give you an opportunity for the first time in your life to be able to impact the world, to be able to create value that make the world a better place. Giving you the opportunity now where you can come and be honest with yourself. Give you the opportunity to create value that nobody can take away. And believe it or not, if you really focus on Jesus and you operate in your purpose, you can start manifesting heaven here on earth. But oh, I forgot. You can't get your purpose in a church. They ain't teaching you that. You can't tap into your purpose at no school system. They're not teaching you that. So I'm asking a question. If over 120,000 people die every year from work related stress issues before AI and robotics, can you all imagine what it is now? And I'm asking y'all a question tonight. If the world is stressing you out and your churches do not have an answer, what are you going to do? I can't read the whole title. I don't think I can move it now, sister. Okay, there it is. Is that better? Can you shout out my friend James Mason for his new book. Well, I appreciate you, Maligan. James, hey, I wish you the best. I wish you the best. But can you see it now? If the world is stressing you out, and your churches do not have an answer, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? But I'm going to let you know right now. We got an answer to your problem. And be honest with you, I don't think nobody else on the planet have an answer for robotics and AI besides us right now. And I always put this challenge out there. If you find anybody to have an answer for robotics and AI and can help you get on the road to your unique purpose, create value that make the world a better place, create value that nobody else can do and be fulfilled, and you in the right environment, and they teaching you how to operate in your purpose, and whoever is teaching you is willing to die for what they're doing. And then on top of that, they have to be creating value around their purpose. And let's keep it 100. They're going to have to at least have 10, because I got at least 10 different sources of value that can't nobody take away. And it's all focused on their purpose in life. That's the background of me. My name is Crawford, Robert Crawford. This is the Daily Dose. My company is called Edify to Unify, and it's designed for one thing only, and that's to get you on the road to your purpose in life. Like the live, share the live. This world not disappointed you. The churches not disappointed you. Talk to me. Do anybody have an answer for robotics and AI today? Do you know anybody that's teaching you how to counteract what AI and robotics is doing in the world? Talk to me, because 98% of y'all in the world, I'm talking about the whole world, do not know your true identity, do not know where to get your true value from, do not know how to operate in your purpose, do not know your true potential in this world. Okay, let's talk about it. If it comes from Jesus, why the world is in the turmoil the way it is now. If it comes from Jesus, which is true, how do it get manifested here on earth? Jesus can't manifest it because we messed it up. Okay, but how is like that? Like he said, this world will not perish before his purpose is prevailed. Heaven and earth will pass away before his purpose be denied here on earth. Yep, he's doing something. You're right. He's doing something. And however and whenever, and he always doing something. And it's all in his timing. So I'm here to say, operate from my purpose. And if you be honest with yourself, this is that time. Chair, this is that time. We have the opportunity to impact this world like never before. Like the live, share the live, because you finna learn something you can't get nowhere else on this planet tonight. And how you can start creating value that nobody else can do. And it'll be as unique as your thumbprint because that's how powerful you are when you operate in your purpose. Like the live, share the live. Here we go. Here we go. The world is in turmoil right now. And I'm going to give you 4 reasons why this is the perfect time for you to be honest with yourself. Hold on. I'm at my house I grew up in. We actually sitting. I gotta take care of my mom, and I know these mosquitoes gonna be hitting in a minute. I know. I gotta prepare myself. Y'all don't know nothing about that. I'm out here in the country, y'all. All right, before we get into this, like the live, share the live. All right. How many of you, your own mind, body, and soul? Amen. How many of you would like to operate in your purpose to make this world a better place? Give me a 3. Put a 3 in the chat. If you would like to operate in your purpose and make this world a better place for everybody. Appreciate you. Read the text before. You talking about me? The Bible has the answer to the mystery in divine. Yes, it has the answer, but the question that's more important than having the answer, nobody teaching you how to impact the world with it. The churches don't have an answer. Even though it's in the Bible, you can have so much knowledge that you can have knowledge constipation. Wisdom come from the knowledge and understanding and then implement it. See, that's what keeping us so divided in the world. So many people know the Bible inside and out, want to debate the Bible inside and out, but ain't nobody operating to impact the world from a kingdom perspective. Nobody. Until now. Until now. All right? Until now. So let me give you 4 reasons the divine nature is the maturity of the divine nature. God. That's true, but as you can see, even when you talk about the divine nature, look at what the elites are doing with the energy of the sun. They people in power right now, the elites, they are blocking out the energy of the sun. So they impacting the world in a negative way. They messing up the whole universe. And ain't nobody really talking about it. And I always say over here at Edify to Unify, the only reason the world is stressing you out, the only reason the churches don't have no answer. And we teach this over here. I'm getting ready to teach you everything you know. Appreciate you. Everybody need to be here. We need over 100,000 people right here today. I'm all ears. It's coming. The reason why the world is in turmoil right here today, reason we got people like Bill Gates and his organization blocking out the sun, is because we do not have enough people operate in their unique purpose. Period. If we had enough people operating in their purpose, this world would be a better place for everybody. And we would not be having Bill Gates and his organization blocking out the sun when everything that lives need the sun, including my handsome face. I need the sun. The world not stressing me. I'm saved by God grace, knowing Christ. See, when you talk like that, if you're just reading the Bible or you go to church, honestly, I knew this when I was 9 years old. You are the church. If God give you peace and you not operating in that peace, or you not operating in the purpose that He put inside of you, you just worldly. If you done what the Creator created you to do, you wouldn't be talking the way you talk. If you was in the right environment, you wouldn't be saying what you're saying. The way you speaking to me, you speak like you go to church, you tithe, you do all the worldly things in a church, but you do not focus on what really matters to make the world a better place or to manifest heaven here on earth. The world do not teach you that. Your own body is the first church. True. So if that be the case, now we're getting into it. Now, if that be the case, why these churches is so full and the world is in turmoil? This is a lot of assumption. Stick with me. Stick with me. Let me ask this. Just stick with me. If there's a lot of assumptions, stick with me. Let me go in my spiel and we can get into this. It's time to create history. It's time to make this world a better place. And if we don't get enough people operating in their purpose, if you be honest with yourself, with AI and robotics today, are things gonna get worse or they gonna get better? Put a two in the chat. If we don't get more people operating in their God-given talent, purpose, gift, and knowing their true talent, purpose, and gift, knowing their true identity, getting their right source, and operating in their purpose, is the world gonna get worse or gonna get better? Appreciate you today. Wayne, okay. So if we being honest with ourselves, that's what we teach over here too. You got to be honest with yourself. let's get into this. I'm gonna give you everything you need now to get on the road to your unique purpose. You're right, worse. Put a 3 in the chat if you know anybody got a solution to it getting worse. Anybody got a solution to that problem? Do anybody you know have a solution to AI and robotics and the world getting worse? They're going to be okay. I feel you. All right. Now, if we understand that the world gonna get worse. Now let's put a time frame on it. 3.5 years. Count today. Like the live, share the live, people. You ain't getting this nowhere else on the planet. You're getting this from one person that's operating in his purpose. See, you gotta understand, God cannot do anything on earth without you. And they don't teach you that. Because the the churches don't teach kingdomship. Churches don't teach citizenship. And when we end up in a how would I say it, a capitalistic system where the people have the power, that's what messes everybody up. Even when they read the Bible, most folks don't read it to get the right intent from a kingdom perspective. And be honest with you, they very seldom, if at all, teach kingdomship when they go become a pastor, bishop, or whatever they do. They don't teach kingdom as much as they should. That's my opinion. So let's get into this. If you're ready to operate in your purpose, you're in the right place. Cause my purpose. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for giving me the opportunity to operate in my purpose and impact this world from a kingdom perspective. Let everybody who has ears come. Let everybody who ready to make this world a better place from a kingdom perspective come. Number one, these 4 things is why it's time for us to get in the game of life. Capitalism can only work when somebody at the bottom. Let me say it again. Capitalism can only work when there's somebody at the bottom. Now, what's a lie? What's a lie? Talk to me. If you calling me a liar, if you calling me a liar, tell me why. Because you're on my channel. Why you think if you're talking to me, if that's a lie, let's talk about it. You said God need us and that can't do anything without. Yes, think about it. If you don't believe that, you don't see a kingdomship. You don't understand colonization. God want to manifest heaven here on earth. And the only way he can do that is through your purpose here on earth. He want us to be part of his planet, but it, he doesn't need us. I said for him, for you, for him to manifest heaven on earth, he need us to do that. He gave us the power and he stepped back. That's the that's the whole purpose of him creating the earth itself. Don't let me get off the subject, but do a little more research. You will make more sense. Okay. Let me get into this because this is some powerful stuff. God has chosen to work through. Yeah, let's not get off the subject, y'all. But anyway, these four things nobody else is talking about right now. And capitalism is over. Now the people at the bottom, for the first time in our life, because we as melanated people, we are spiritual people. We are the most held down, beat down people on the planet. And we was the one at the bottom. Not by choice, but that's just the way it was. And now we that was at the bottom have the opportunity to get in the game of life. And let me give you four reasons why it's time for us to focus on us. See, he King of heaven, earth, as in there. Yeah, okay. Now let's get into these four things. Number one, you should write these things down, people. Number one, you finally got your mind back. So let me ask another question. For as us melanated people, what was the one thing that was keeping us from being united? Take a guess. What is the one thing that's keeping us from being united as of today? Talk to me, y'all. Talk to me. Sin, okay, his love. Talk to me, y'all. What's stopping? What was the one thing that's stopping us from being united here on earth? His love, sin. Anybody else? Come on, talk to me, cause we got to learn to be honest with ourselves when you come over here in this community. Jealousy, okay. Anybody else? All right, all right, good. But in my opinion, and y'all let me know if I'm wrong, sin caused us from experiencing the one love. I agree. But here on earth today, I truly feel now, this is what I think. Let me know if y'all feel different. That's just my opinion. I feel that our mindset is the number one thing on earth that's keeping us from being united. The way we think. And we lost that from generation to being enslaved, you know, to being rebellious, that's sin. And jealousy, that's come from us being enslaved. But I believe with all my heart, if we got our mind back to where we can just be honest with ourselves and focus on what really matters, we can turn this around. Stick with me. Let me keep going. But your mind was hijacked. That's what I call it. Your mind was hijacked by a job. The world got you in the system when your mom signed the birth certificate in the world. They already not sold your soul, didn't even know about it. That's how just sinful this world is. And since your mind was hijacked, you got in debt before you knew who you was. You start creating value in a job that you know you underpaid before you can truly focus on who you are, your true identity. And now the world is telling you, since you was taking your time, your money, your energy, your effort to go to college, get an education, and that's what they were teaching us. Go to school, get a good education, get a job, get married, have four, 2.5 kids. And y'all sold out to that. Everybody was doing that. And some of y'all, even today, is sending your kids through that same system. But let me be honest, you never had a choice, really, until now. You never had a choice, really, until now. And you're going to get all that gravy today. Like the live, share the live. Churches don't have the answer. Don't need to interrupt. Yeah, you just telling me what I'm telling you. I'm telling you the churches don't have the answer. I'm following you, sir. Keep it real. And I am. I appreciate you. Now, if you've been taught to go to school, get a good education, and now you now put your kids down that same road, and now you know better, why would you continue sending your kids down that same road? I can only imagine because you ain't got an answer. You doing what everybody else do. Okay, now if you had a way to teach your kids before they go off to college, because y'all sending some of y'all sending your kids off to college right now, and they do not know who they are. They do not know their true identity. They're gonna go to college. You're gonna pay for it for 1, 2 years just for them to somewhat figure who they out, and you paying for it. Just can you imagine if you can put them in a system, they can know their true identity, they can know their true source, they can know their true value, and before they get out here in the marketplace, they'll be making over $1 million worth of value. And they know their true identity, and they will not be selling themselves for less or killing something just to have an identity over some Michael Jordan tennis shoes. That's the way the world is today. But we teaching you another way now because you got your mind back. And let me tell you how you got it back. Oh, that's good. For the first time in your life, with AI and robotics, the world don't need you to go to work. What y'all gonna do? You see robots taking jobs, AI taking jobs, even the president getting rid of jobs. What you gonna do? Because let Elon Musk say, you were getting your identity from your job, you lost. You were getting your meaning from your job. Elon Musk saying you are the biggest, still the big, still the biggest expense for the world because now they don't know what to do with you since you don't have a job. That's why they ready to put them what they call it, the ultraverse or metaverse glasses on you, or give you a universal income, or get rid of you, depopularize the world because they feel they so greedy, so full of greed, selfishness, just bias in the world. I'm going somewhere with this show. That they now gave us the number one thing that was stopping us from getting in the game of life. Virtual reality, yeah. They have gave us the ability to be honest with ourselves now. They're giving us our mind back. I like to say it like this. Thank you, Elon Musk, for freeing us mentally. Because now we got the opportunity to be honest with ourselves and seek out our purpose in life. Because we know we are the most spiritual people on the planet. We know we are the most held down people on the planet. We know we are the most creative people on the planet. And we also know we are the original. And everybody been double teaming up on us. And for the first time in our life, if we take advantage of this, we got the opportunity to show the world who we are from a kingdom perspective. Oh my goodness. Shout a lot. Let me keep going. That's the first one. And the second one is more clarity. I'm going to give it to you. It's coming. It's coming. The second one is why now? Why in over 400 years? Why now? The UN, I call it the World Court. You can't get this nowhere else. Why now? The World Court finally now admitted slavery was the worst thing that ever happened to humanity. Why now? Why now? We got our mind back. We got the green light to get in the game. For the first time in our life, they not acknowledge that slavery was just barbaric. Now, let me be the first to say, we're going to let God take care of the reparation and all that. But let's stay focused on what we can do. But I'm letting you know this is the perfect time for us to show the world with our eyes who we are. We got our mind back. We can be honest with ourselves. We got the green light from the UN, and the world is in turmoil right now. And we ain't got nothing to do with it. We don't have nothing to do with it. And you know, as well as I know, people talking about AI gonna take over the world, right? I'm hoping you get clarity now. I'm hoping that you get clarity now. But if not, hang around. The world is in turmoil, and we are not in it. Number four, while the smoke is still smoking. That's why I say we only got 3.5 years, my people. And capitalism is over. History is being made. In 3.5 years, we can make history. Because now you can be honest with yourself. Now you can seek out your purpose in life. Now you can start operating in your true purpose. And we're going to teach you how to do that over here at Edify to Unify. The government is already working with. Let them work. See, that's the world. We talking about making history. We talking about freeing our mind up. We talking about doing what we was always created to do. Let the world keep whirling. That's why it's in turmoil now. We need to focus on what matters to us. How can we do that? I'm glad you asked. We got a roadmap now. We got a plan now. I can't talk about it a lot out here because you know I'm out here in the marketplace. But let me talk about, if you don't know me, get to know me. Edify to Unify got a plan on how we can get in the game of life. Show the world who we are from a kingdom perspective. And this is what I get excited about. When the smoke is cleared, we can show the world who we are. I'm excited about that. So number four is we got a game plan on how we can get in the game of life. I'm not arguing against what you are saying. So if we focus on what really matters, some of y'all probably saying, what really matters? You know what really matters? What we teaching over here is number one, you got to be honest with yourself. Number two, you got to come out of this sinful world mentally. Because what we teach, you can't comprehend why you in the world. So let me say why, give you a little bit more insight on me, why I can talk the way I'm talking. Spiritually, what matter is preaching. See, it's a number two. Put edified number two, one word. You can Google that and I'll come up. But see, you gotta understand, as long as you in the world and you got spirituality, which is good, but you got to know how to operate in your unique purpose in life. So when we unite, you and your purpose, I'm in my purpose. Like I can say right here today, my purpose today can add value to your life. And when you operate in your purpose, it can add value to my life. And when we get a million people operating in their purpose, we can start making the world a better place from a kingdom perspective. All right. Now, the question still remains, how can I teach you how to operate in your purpose? Because that's my purpose. That's why I'm here right now. I got 10 different sources of value, and everything I have created come back around to me getting you on the road to your purpose in life. 10 different values. I'm finna put them together right now. But always have the Lord in your way, say the Lord. Hey, I'm gonna get deep on you because it's gonna come from your source. It's gonna come from the Holy Spirit. We got everything you need. All you gotta do is be honest with yourself and come out of this sinful world mentally. Right? So my purpose is to get you on the road to your purpose. And it took me 51 years to get where I'm at right now and have this perfect environment. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for giving me the opportunity to impact this world from your perspective, to help you manifest heaven here on earth through my purpose. I do not take this for granted. I do not take this for granted. Now, let me go ahead and say, get this out the way because I know how my people are. What's in it for me? Let me go ahead and get this out the way. What's in it for me? And I had people say, why don't you do it for free? Because you in the world. All you think about is money. You don't know your true value. You don't know how to create value without you putting this. That's you. That's the only value you see. But if you follow me, you can get my book for more than half price. If you follow me on either one of my channels, you can get my book for more than half price. I send you the link. But my purpose, everything I do, come back to my purpose in life. My book is to help you get in the road to your purpose. What I'm saying right now out of my mouth is about you getting on the road to your purpose in life. The community I'm talking about is designed to get you on the road to your purpose in life. The the website, if you're on Facebook, YouTube, go to my website. It's designed to get you on the road to your purpose. And in my website, you can stroll down and get my book for more than half price off. You can get the master class for Sunday, and it's free. And it's designed to help you get you on the road to your purpose. And that's my website. You can also get the Kingdom Bundle that's designed to get you and your kids on the road to their purpose. Just so you know, what I'm talking about here, can't nobody do what I'm doing. That's the power you have when you operate in your purpose. And I'm not finished. I got the app. That's the community. And it's designed to get you on the road to your purpose. I got 4 products in the app that designed to get you on the road to your purpose. And nobody can create those 4 products but me through my purpose to help you get on the road to your purpose in life. Now, since I got that out the way, since we know the plan, and I'm getting ready to tell you, and the plan is, it's time for kingdom living here on earth with a purpose. It's time to create, it's time for kingdom living here on earth with a purpose. And it's all about you operate in your purpose. And as many people we get on the road to their purpose, creating value from your purpose, impacting the world from your purpose, where we are united and we start manifesting heaven from our purpose. Oh my goodness. Now, with that being said, we doing a kingdom challenge now. Because the urgency of the time, I know we all strive to have ambition, but give us a brief biology of yourself, sir, if you will. All right. You just one person, but I'm gonna say you speaking for the people on here. That is the link to his will be done. Yeah. Okay. I ain't got no problem. My name, like I said, my name is Crawford. I'm 61 years old. I'm operating in my purpose now. Everything I not created come from my purpose. And the great thing about it that I can say now, and if you get my book, you can read my story. I'm willing to die for what I'm doing right now. And before I done all this, I had my own business that I built from the ground up, making over 6 figures, doing what y'all doing in the world, just doing me, loving on me, can go where I want to go, can do what I wanted to do. But I seen that as doing something good for me. But it wasn't me operating in my purpose. Because when you operate in your purpose, it's not about you. But I always held myself accountable to myself growing up. If you want to get to know more about me, you can put Edify to Unify in Google search. If you want to know more about me, come on out to the Zoom this Sunday. I can get into that. But I don't have nothing to hide because we speak honest and we keep it 100 over here. Yes, it's all about him. It's not about me. Because if it was about me, I would have stayed just doing my business. You know, I'll be doing just like y'all doing, just making your money, go out and spend it however you want it, because it's your world. You can do what you want to do. Because, be honest, I was the same way growing up. And once you get to know me, you'll see all the videos out there in my book. It tells my story. It tells my story. Do you think Peter and Paul taught succession? Um, me being honest, the way I operate myself, the first Bible was written book version around 1454, right? And I honestly, from the way I truly feel, spirituality was more prevalent before the Bible was written. Meaning, the Haitian Revolution, that's the Bible. Those folks beat armies that was twice their size, but they knew who they was. They was operating in a spiritual being. See, the Bible now got us so divided. Everybody can assume or speculate the words in the way they want to read it. Just like I said earlier, if you don't know anything about colonizing, kingdomship, you don't understand the Lord. Because when you talk about the creator of the universe, he owns everything. When he speaks, that's law. See, in the Bible, everybody on here talking about that stuff, which that's okay because they in the world. We over here, we making boss moves. We over here, we making boss moves. All right? But I ain't got nothing to hide. I don't even want to be on here, be honest. I'm on here because this is the marketplace. I do not like to be on here. If it wasn't for the Bible, we would know of the Lord. Yes, you would. Yes, you would. You really would. Especially if you spiritual people. Now I can't speak for nobody else. I cannot speak for nobody else. And if you be honest with yourself, the colonizers, every other race of people that came after us, destroyed our ancestors. See, we were getting firsthand prophecy. But when my ancestor come over here, that I'm a from from the African ancestry. They say I'm 100% Sierra Leone. I ain't been to Africa yet myself. I'm saying me. Now I don't want to go off subject here because we got to stay on point. But if you want to get to know me better, come to the Zoom. We can stay on there and get deep. All right. But I'm here to do one thing, and that's to operate in my purpose, create value from my purpose, impact the world from my purpose, and help manifest heaven from heaven here on earth through the purpose that He has instilled in me. And I'm putting that out in the world now. And like I said, these four products you can't get nowhere else on the planet because of my purpose. All right? So let's keep going. The four products is called Mind, Money, and Freedom. These all the products you need to get on the road to your purpose. That's all you need. If you be honest with yourself and come over here in this community. And if you get my book, it's your choice. It can help you get on the road to your purpose within 48 hours of reading the book. They got a 5-step program in the book. So let's keep going. The MMF stands for Mind, Money, and Freedom. And I don't care who you are in the world, if you in debt, or if you have a job, if you have a career, if you have a business, and you in the world, and the world can impact you, 98% of you would use the MMF because the world already not impacting you. That'll be in the bundle. For the kids, we gotta call it 1720 for the kids. If we don't do nothing else, we need to build a foundation for the kids. You don't agree with what? Are you in agreement with the the Lord Jesus Christ that written in the Bible? I say it like this, the way I feel about the Bible, okay? The 66 books, King James Version, was designed to colonize my people here in America, where books was taken out to keep us oppressed to own the Bible. Now, if you get the Enoch, 88 books, the Ethiopian Bible, it got stuff in there that's more meaningful. But I'm not saying disregard the Bible. No, the Bible got good instruction, but you got to know how to navigate the Bible. But the 66 books, I don't even touch that one. All right. I hope that answers your question. All right. I need. Yeah, you can get it. Um, I'm at my mom's house. I can actually show it to you if I was at my office, but I um I seek and I post it. But that got Enoch, got all the books in there, and that Bible, read that, you get more understanding. But let me keep going. These four products come from my purpose in life to get you on the road to your purpose. Everything I do, all four of these products come back to me, getting you on the road to your purpose from my purpose. All right. Like I said, the MMF, 98% of you will use the MMF and it'll be in the kingdom bundle. Salvation for all the world who believe in Christ. Salvation is the most important subject in life. Okay, it can be the most important subject, but if you don't know how to operate in God' purpose for you, you can't even get in that arena. You can't even get if you can't be honest with yourself. And if you don't come out, see, I'm talking from my purpose. I ain't talking about any pastor, preacher, any regular person in the world like you are. I'm not coming from that perspective. I'm up here, y'all. I'm up here, and I'm down here talking to you now. If you tied to your purpose, you're right. That's all I'm saying. This all I'm doing is doing what I was created to do to impact you from a kingdom perspective. And I got to do what I was created to do to get you in the right environment and be honest with yourself. I cannot do what I was created to do until you can be honest with yourself and come. And then we can make some moves. Then we can have some fun. Then we can have fun making this world a better place for everybody. You, you keep going with your mess. I appreciate it. The MMF, 98, 95, 98% of you will need the MMF. But your kids, they mind isn't messed up yet if they ain't in going to college yet. We need to educate our kids where they'll know their true identity first, they'll know their true source first, and they'll know their true value first before they get out here in the world. And then we, as ancestors, make sure they know their true value and purpose and make sure they have a foundation laid before they get out in the world. And the way you teach your kids right now, 18, 17, you right out of high school, what you gonna do? You getting out of this house. You going to college, they don't know who they are. They don't know their identity or source or value or none of that. And you willing to pay a college to get your kids out the house, you doing them a disjustice, especially now you know better. And especially now we got the opportunity to educate our own kids. Well, anyway, the MMF, the 1720 will be in the kingdom bubble. Then some of y'all in the world think your job is your purpose. we got something for you too. We call it the 6 week challenge. We just want you to come in this community, be honest with yourself, come in this community and watch the people around you love on you, uplift you, motivate you, and you will see people operating in their purpose. You will see people creating value from their purpose. You will see us uplifting, motivating each other. And when your time comes, you will be in the right environment. And that will be in the Kingdom Bundle. So you got 3 products. That's all you need, and you just need to choose one. And one for the kids. And then we got the bonus. If you just want to come in this community until your time is called to get in your purpose. The Freedom 4 is designed for you to come into the community. It's a subscription base. And the Freedom 4 will help you cover that subscription to be in the community. We want to help you save 15 to 20% on that. But I must confess that you are speaking a lot of facts as far as college. And yeah, I mean, that's facts, man. But anyway, let's keep going. Like I said, we have the plan now. To the point we doing a challenge right now. We challenge the world to get better. We challenge the churches to get better. While they getting better in the world, we doing a challenge over here. We calling it kingdom living with a purpose here on earth. Your purpose, operating your purpose here on earth. All right. In the kingdom bundle, you got everything you need. And everything you need for you and your kids. Because of the time, because the seriousness of the time, because the urgency of the time, because we only got 3.5 years, appreciate the love, to get in the game of life while the smoke is still smoking. If we focus on us, if we get passionate about us, doing what we know is right, and we know we can make the world a better place for everybody. We are doing what we're doing to the end of the year. You can get the Kingdom Bundle right now for just $697. That'll come with everything you need if you can be honest with yourself and come in this community. And I'm gonna give you 6 months with me in the community. When you come to the mastermind, we're gonna go into the app and we're gonna talk about the MMF. We're gonna go into the app and we're gonna talk about the 1720. We're gonna go into the app and we're gonna talk about the 6 week challenge, so you can see and understand exactly what I'm talking about, so you can make an intelligent decision. But just imagine if we get 1 million people operating in their purpose. You not found my name, huh? If we get 1 million people operating in their purpose by the end of the year, we can get off YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and start having fun, making the world a better place, getting in the game of life while the smoke is still smoking. But it's your choice. Crawford, please DM me back later afterwards. All right, Wayne, like the live, and I'll get back with you. You said it about 5 minutes ago. Long as I'm on here, I can't get back with you. But as soon as I get off the live, if you follow me on TikTok, I'll get back with you. All right. But can you imagine? We finally can get in the game of life. We finally got, the world is in turmoil, and in my opinion, don't nothing else matters but God, your purpose, and family. We not tribe, the government thing. We not tried the voting thing. Let's do what we know is right. Let's do where we know we can govern ourselves. And most of all, we can show the world who we are from our perspective. Like the lie, share the lie, and let's get into it. The Kingdom Bundle, we doing what we call the Kingdom Challenge. By the end of this year, with the Kingdom Challenge, we give you everything you need, all 4 products, including the bonus. But I don't want to keep staying out here in the market long. So what we decided to do for the month of, what's this, August. For the month of August, you can get the bonus for $697. Going into September, it's gonna be $897. Going into October, it's gonna be $1097. Going into the rest of the month until December the 25th. Let's come together. When we go into next year, oh my goodness. Can you imagine? We in the world. We got everything we need. We got AI on our side. We got robotics on our side. We got the heaven above on our side. We got our true source on our side. We got our mind back. Oh my goodness, on our side. We got the green light from the UN on our side. The world is turmoil, asking us to get in the game of life now. And we got Edify the Unified on our side. And now we can show the world who we are from our perspective. And that's what gets me excited more than ever. Because in the first time in my life, we got the ability to get in the game of life. Y'all feeling it? Let's get the vibration. Let's get the vibration. I tell you, do me a favor. Go and read the Haitian War and watch you come back with you. This will make more sense when you understand the Haitian Revolution. Just go what ooh, and let's just focus on us. What's this? 330, 234 is in prophecy. Hey, I'm an action man. But anyway, we're doing a kingdom challenge starting today. Don't nothing else really matter. Once we get this community going, once we get the system going, we can protect us. We can love on us. We can support us. We can do everything we need to do like everybody else. Let's get it done. So let me give you the true value of the MMF. Let me give you the true value of the 1720 for the kids. Let me give you the true value of the 6-week challenge. Let me give you the true value of the Freedom 4 coming from my unique purpose to you to get you on the road to your purpose. And this coming from my purpose. And can't nobody do what I'm teaching you right now because ain't nobody doing what I'm doing. Can you imagine? Your purpose is just as powerful. And when you know your purpose, you have power. And it took me 51 years to get this first book. It took me 51 years, and we ain't got enough time. That's why it's time now. The MMF, 3-step process in the community. It's designed to help you get on the road to your purpose 10x time faster. Listen to me. Because if you want to know your purpose Without the MMF, this is what you'll do. Oh, Heavenly Father, I have a purpose. I know I've been in this world. The world has beat me down. I know it got to be something better than this. I know I was put here to do something great. I know you cannot manifest heaven but through my purpose. I know you're not finished. My purpose inside of me, I don't know what it is. Show me something to that effect. But if you tap into the MMF, I got three categories that help you jumpstart your purpose, just as my book would. But when I finished the MMF, the first value that came to my mind was $50,000 just for the MMF, worldly wide. Okay, because you all are paid $10,000 a semester to go to college, don't know your purpose, don't know your true value, don't know your identity, not operating in your purpose, don't know your true potential, and creating value that can be taken away. And I'm giving you something that nobody can take away. It's your purpose from the creator. You know your true value. You know your true identity. You know your true source. You know how to operate in the world. Now you have a vision. Now you know how to say no when it's time to say no. Now you know how to say yes because you know why you was created and put here in the first place. I could not $50,000. That what came to my mind with the MMM. I'm gonna let the train go by. Like the live. Shout alive, my people. Let me see if you want to come to the Kingdom Live this Sunday. That's the link right there. While the train go by, it start at 7 p.m. and we gonna have some fun. Like the live, share the live. I'm here for one reason only. Like I was saying, if the world's stressing you out and you ain't getting no answer from your churches, the MMF is designed for you. $50,000 would come to my mind, but we retail the MMF for $9,997. You getting it in the bundle. The 1720 for the kids. Help them know their purpose before they get out in the world. Help them know their true value before they get out in the world. We helping them have a solid foundation before they get out in the world. Put a price tag on that. We retail that for $2,797. You getting it in the bundle. The 6 week challenge is designed for y'all that think y'all job is y'all purpose. It just helps you get out of debt, get your credit score, help you invest in whatever you like, land, houses, whatever, until you come to your senses. And that retail for $1,797. You getting it in the bundle for just $697 for you and your kids. Not just you and your kids in the right environment where you got to be honest with yourself, where you creating value that can't nobody take away from you, where you creating value can't nobody else do. People ask me, yeah, I can do what you can do what I do. Okay. If you say you can do what I do, number one thing, you're gonna be stressed out. You're gonna be disappointed. You're gonna be frustrated. You will not be in your purpose. You'll be doing just what you're doing in the world if you try to do what I was created to do. So what we teach over here is for you to do what you was created to do. Put a value on that. Operate in your purpose. Put a value on that. Impacting the world instead of the world impacting you. Put a value on that. You operating from your unique source. Put a value on that. You know your true potential in life. Put a value on that. If you know your true identity, put a value on that. Somebody help me make sense of the value that I'm giving you, and it's coming from my purpose, from the Creator, to give this world the best opportunity to have heaven here on earth. I can only do what I was created to do. And I am willing to die for what I'm doing. I wouldn't have said that about my business. No, 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 no. That didn't even enter my vocabulary. But it's a whole different vibe. You get a whole different kind of pop when you know you linked up with the source. Oh my. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Let's just praise him, y'all. Let's just praise him, y'all. Because he ain't asking for much. He not gave us everything we need here on this planet. But because we not operating in our purpose, that's why the world and the elites is doing what they are doing in the world. I will be late. I'm in church until 7:15 Sunday. Well, come, man. Just come on out. Like I said, just come. Like I said, follow me. We'll chat. We'll do what we need to do. But now it's your choice. You got everything you need. And I put it out here in the marketplace. Now you have a choice to make. You can be part of the change, or you can stay in the world and let the world impact you. And as I say, just sit in the bushes and watch. Don't say nothing bad because you have a choice now. You have a choice now. Like the live, share the live. Now, if anybody have any questions, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna if you don't have any questions, I'm gonna go into the MMF. I'm gonna give you the 3 steps to get you into your prayer closet, to get you on the road to your purpose 10x time faster than you just going in, not moving. See, when you go in your prayer closet moving, the creator can guide you because now he know how you feel. He ain't gotta guess the tragedy you now went through, how have it impacted you. You going in there with a clear mind yourself. We got it figured out because this is the time. This is the time. If anybody have any questions, if not, I'm gonna go into the MMF and I go more deeper in the master class this Sunday. Like the live, share the live. It's time for us to show the world who we are. It's time for us to get in the game of life. Now, I'm not talking about. Now, this is, I'm not going to talk about that out here. Come to the master class. All right, all right. I got to list out for my mom, y'all, because I usually get off here about 10 o'clock. But let me keep going. Share the live. Appreciate you, Daniel. Live. Appreciate y'all checking in. I appreciate y'all, everybody who chimed in, who engaged tonight. Share your love. I appreciate it. Let me give you the MMF, the Kingdom Bundle. If you want to get the Kingdom Bundle now, and and 6 months with me in the community. This is the link right here. If you're on TikTok, that's the link. If you're on YouTube, Facebook, you got to go to my website. Okay. But I think I have the link to. Uh, no, that's the entrance to the app. You got to go to my website to get the link to the masterclass. But let me give you these three categories that's in the MMF that help you jumpstart getting on the road to your purpose in life. Once you be honest with yourself and come in this community. Like the live, share the live, my people. Y'all should write these down because you can't get this nowhere else. You can't get this nowhere else. That's the power when you operate in your purpose. You create things that make this world a better place, and you know you have the power, and you linked in to the Creator Himself. That's the power that you have. Oh my goodness! Let me get into this, y'all. Let me get into this. By the end of the year, while the smoke is still smoking, let's get 1 million people operating in their purpose. Going in the next year, making this world a better place for everybody from a kingdom perspective. And we have everything you need for you to get on the road to your purpose, your kids to get on the road to their purpose. And let's build a foundation for the rest of their lives to give them the vision to see 50, 100, 200 years in the future. And it starts now. The MMF is the creme de la creme. The MMF is designed to get you on the road to your purpose no matter where you at. And this book can help you get there a lot sooner. But these three categories is all you need. And the great part about it, you just need one thing out of these three categories to take into your prayer closet to get on the road to your unique purpose. Because you moving. You ain't going in there standing still looking for your purpose. You moving. And this is how we get you to move once you get the MML and get into the program. And when you come to the master class, I'm gonna take you into the app and take you where you can see the 3 steps. Okay. So the first thing first, write it down. Here it go. What in the world make your blood boil? I mean, make you mad, make you almost hating mad that you would like to change, and it'll make the world a better place. Write it down. Appreciate you live. Appreciate you follows, Steven. Appreciate your follow. Write it down. Kevin, thanks for joining. Let me say it again. What in this world that's happening right here today make your blood boil? That you would like to change, and it'll make the world a better place. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Elon, I keep saying, Bill Gates and his organization blocking out the sun. It's all over the world. I mean, it's all in the media. Impacting the whole world in a bad way. Blocking out ain't nothing good can come out of you blocking out the sun unless it's something selfish. And we know what that is. But that make my blood boil. And that's why we need to get more people operating in their purpose so we can make the world a better place for everybody, even the birds, the trees, the ants, and the bees. and include my handsome face, because when the sun come up, I got to get it. But that's number one. What in this world make your blood boil that you would like to change, and it'll make the world a better place? Take it in your prayer closet. Just need one out of these three categories. And another thing that make my blood boil while we doing this challenge right now, churches. The churches of the day, they done let us down. That make my blood boil. At. That's why we doing the Kingdom Challenge. Let's show the world who we are, which we are the church. That's number one. Number two, that's where I'm at. That's where all this come from. I took this into my prayer closet. Write it down. First, I wanted a level playing field. I did not have it, and the world did not have it. I wanted a community that would just uplift me. I did not have it, and I knew it would make the world a better place for everybody who did not have it. And number three, I wanted a system that would support me, that would protect me, that would invest in me to bring out my true purpose in life. And this was at 9 years old, I'm thinking like that. I even took my pastor out to lunch to ask him how and why the church isn't operating from a kingdom perspective. Oh my goodness, y'all don't know how serious this is to me. But number two, this is what I took into my prayer closet. Write it down. What the world do not have that you need, and it'll make the world a better place. Write it down. What the world do not have that you need, and it'll make the world a better place. I took that into my prayer closet. I did not have a level playing field. I needed that. I did not have a community, and I needed that. I wanted the level playing field so we can impact the world. I needed that. And the world did not have it. And I knew it would make the world a better place. And guess what? 51 years later. Now, let me be honest. I ain't got the level playing field yet, because it's a different mentality when you operating in your purpose. It's not about me. It's a different vibe when you know you operate and creating value from a kingdom perspective. It's not about me. It's about me operating in my purpose for the Creator to manifest His purpose through me. So you know what I got to do first? Have faith, stay persistent, and believe like nothing else that I will impact enough of people. Because God gave it to me. He know you need it. I got to be obedient enough to stay consistent enough. And even y'all not heard me say more than one time tonight, I haven't got what I wanted, but I'm willing to die for what I'm doing. Ooh. That go back to them Hebrew boys. Now that may be in your 66 books. Because what the Hebrew boys say, even if the Heavenly Father do not save me from the fire, I will not bow to you. Because I know who I am. I know where my purpose lies. And if God see fit for me to get fried in that fire, let it be done. And I'm saying to you today, if I don't ever have a level playing field, a community, and a system, let it be done. But I will die for what I'm doing for you. Because I truly believe everything on this planet has a purpose. And when you operate in your purpose, if God don't do nothing else, He not show me the power that I have in me that nobody else can take away. Oh my goodness. Shed a lie. I'm giving you everything I know from a source that's designed to get you on the road to your purpose. Let me keep going. That's number two. Woo-hoo. That's what I done. But let me say this to you, because I'm in my purpose, it won't take you 51 years. It shouldn't take you 51 years. Like I said, you can get on the road to your purpose in less than 48 hours of reading this book. I'm telling you, you take one of these three categories, just one. I gave you five out of the two. Take that in your prayer closet while you move and while you feel convicted about something that you need. And you link it up with his purpose. And you understand his value for you. It's not about you. It was never about you. God needs you to succeed here on earth. Not for your sake. Not for your sake at all. For his reputation. For his reputation. And like I always say, by the end of this year, we get 1,000,000 people operating in his reputation. He needs you to operate in your purpose for his reputation, where people can see with their own eyes. Is he a preacher? Is she a bishop? Is she a minister? Is that's one of God people there? Look how they living. That's one of God people there. Now I like to be. I like to be in that organization. I like to come in that community. That's the power we lacking now. Like the live, share the live, my people. Oh my goodness. I'm giving you my love, y'all. I'm giving it to you. Number three, write it down. Okay, Crawford, I don't know nothing that make my blood boil. I don't know nothing the world don't have that I need. I don't know none of that. Okay, I got you. We got you. We got you covered. We got you covered. All we need you to do is come and be honest with yourself and come in this community. I gave Joe Austin $5. See. All right. Number three, I know you know one in this category to take in your prayer call. I'm teaching you from my purpose, y'all. Write it down. What can you do for free? And it will make the world a better place. That's right. I know you know one in that category. Write it down. You just need to know one thing out of those three categories to take in your prayer call. All right, okay, all right. I hear you. I hear you. Crawford, I ain't finna get nothing for free. I'm in this world, I'm struggling. What I'm gonna do for okay, cool. Obviously you in the world. Obviously you don't know if you coming or going. Obviously you don't know your purpose in life, right? That's okay. So this is what we want you to do. Be honest with yourself, come in this community, and let us love on you because number one, we know you have a purpose. So when you come over here in this community, we're gonna love on you, we're gonna uplift you, we're gonna motivate you, we're gonna praise you, we're gonna add value to you from a kingdom perspective. You're gonna see people operating in their purpose. You're gonna see people creating value from their purpose. You're gonna see people loving on you like never before because they know once you operate in your purpose, it'll lift everybody up. So what we'll need you to do is come and be at peace. Come and be protected. Come and know the power is there when you ready to tap into it. Come, let's make history. Come, let's make the world a better place. Come, let's show the world who we are for the first time in my life, that we can govern ourselves, that we don't need no president governing us. We don't need nobody dictating to us because we know who we are. Let's make history. Share the live, like the live. Like I said, we ought to have 100,000 people right here. How many people? How many people right here in America, in the United States, that's melanated? There's about 50. If you're a black or a black American, there's about 51 million of us right here. And all we talking about to get the foundation laid is just 1 million because of the urgency. And if you sick and tired of being stressed out and the world impacting you, if you tired of going to these churches looking for a miracle and you still disappointed, Mr. B, come. Mrs. B, sorry, Mrs. B, come. I see you. Coco, appreciate y'all. Talk to me. Any questions at all? Come on out to the master class this Sunday. If you follow me on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, I send you the tree, the link tree, and you got all the links there. Any questions you may have. You got everything you need now. From your purpose, your kids' purpose, being in the right environment, a place where you can be honest with yourself, a place where you can just be at peace. You have everything you need. Like the live, share the live, my people. Talk to me. You have any questions about the world stressing you out? About the churches letting you down? Cause we creating history over here. We moving over here. We impacting the world over here. This we ain't discussing. We doing things that need to be done. Like the live, share the live. Y'all show some love, man. I know our people. We want to get everything. We want to soak in the knowledge and then go try to do it for ourselves. But one thing you can't do, you can't operate in your purpose by yourself. You can't operate in your purpose in the world. You cannot. Coming from a guy that's in his purpose, coming from a guy who not created 10 different sources of value from his purpose, and I'm here for one thing, my purpose. And my purpose is to get you on the road to your purpose in life. That's it. That's all I'm here to do. The creator take care of the rest. Because the rest of it is out of my control. Appreciate you liking the live. That's edifying. Apple, appreciate you joining. Yes. If you have any questions about the world stressing you out, talk to me. If you have any problem with AI, robotics taking your job, talk to me. If you know somebody who's been affected by AI, let them know. Share the live. Coco, while the world keeping you distracted, we teach you how to do what you was created to do. While you breathing here on earth, you should be manifesting heaven. I gotta keep an eye out for my mom. Any question at all, man? I know. I know the world's stressing y'all out. I know y'all don't have a clue what to do with AI and robotics right now. We're doing a kingdom challenge. We're challenging the world to be better. We're challenging the churches to be better with the kingdom bundle, kingdom challenge. And we calling it Kingdom Living with a Purpose here on earth. We have everything you need in the kingdom bundle for you to get on the road to your purpose, for your kids to get on the road to their purpose. Everything you need. Like the live, share the live. Appreciate you, Chris, for joining. Talk to me, y'all. If you could operate in your purpose right now, give me a 3 in the chat. If you could operate in your purpose, would you do it? Well, like I said, I'm here. I'm not here to play games. I'm not here to sit on here because I'm recording all this. So this is what I'm gonna do. My name is Crawford, Robert Crawford. I come on here twice a day, from 6 to 7 in the morning on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, and I come on at 8:30 Eastern Time to answer your questions. If you ready to operate in your purpose, if you ready to get rid of that stress in the world, if you ready to impact the world from your purpose, if you ready to get the answers that the church do not have, come on out tomorrow on the Daily Dose. Come on out this Sunday for the Zoom. It's free. And let's focus on what really matters. Let's focus on what really matters. And that's God, your purpose, and family. And the world not showed you that the world not showed you that it do not care about you, David, as much as you care about it. Because AI don't care about you. Appreciate you follow. The elites in this world do not care about you. They'll rather depopulate the world so they can water these AI computers. Somebody help me make sense of that. Appreciate you, Jay. Appreciate your follow. Everybody who follow me, I'm gonna give you the ability to get the Kingdom Bundle. Come to the master class, it's free. Get my book less than half price, and let's make history. Let's do what we know we need to do by the end of this year and going into next year, having fun. Going into next year in the game of life. Going into next year, making this world a better place for everybody. Going into next year, focusing on us. And let the world see who we are from our perspective. It's that time. It's that time. I wish my brother were here, y'all. I could probably stay on here a little longer, but excuse me. But I gotta keep an eye out for my mom. Ask me any questions about AI, robotics, taking your rightful place, operating in your purpose. That's why I'm here. I'm in my purpose to show you and the world how to make this world a better place from your purpose. Create value from your purpose nobody else can do. And I'm giving you everything I not created, and it took me 51 years. Appreciate the love to get to where I'm at, to give you what you need. What you need to get on the road to your purpose within 48 hours. So you know your true value, and you'll learn to stop sending your kids. Stop sending your kids in the world and they don't know who they are. They don't have a clue who they are. You know they don't know who they are because you send them to the college and give them 1 to 2 years to find out who they are in the world by themselves. Because you doing what everybody else do. 18, 17, go off to college. Find out what you want to do. Mama, I don't know what I want to do. Daddy, I don't know. Go anyway. I pay you to go to college. That's what you should do. When I graduated from high school, I set my mom down. Mom, I ain't going to college. I didn't apply myself. I want to build my business like my dad. I would like to stay here until I build my business. I give you $200 a week. And if I need to stay away from the house, I go get a hotel or something. But I'm not going out here like my peers getting an apartment for $800, $900 to lock me in on a job that I know I hate. Y'all don't know why I hate a job. It's not what you think it is. I hated a job because it took my mom away from me. Well, I get emotional like that, son, because I'm taking care of now. My mom used to clock in at 7 o'clock in the morning with 4 kids. Somebody help me make sense of that. Somebody help me make sense of that. That didn't make sense to me then, and it don't make sense to me now. And that's why I took that in the prayer closet. We need a community. We need a level playing field. We need a system that will support us, protect us, and invest in us. Don't you see? When you get to know me, you'll understand my purpose. And I know you have a purpose also. And I know you sick and tired of being stressed out by the world. And I know you sick and tired of going to a church, tithe and giving your offering and energy and effort, and you still looking for that miracle after 40 years, 20 years, 30 years, 5 months. You just don't know what to do. And now we're giving you the opportunity to tap into your purpose, to impact the world from your purpose, to show the world who we are from our purpose. Let's make history. Like the live, share the live. My opinion, we ought to have 100,000 people right now. We ought to be blowing up the internet because we have an opportunity that we never had in our life to focus on what really matters to us. And I gave you 4 reasons why this is the time to focus on us, to show the world who we are from our perspective, to start educating our kids from our perspective. And nobody gonna teach us this. And the great part about it, Jay, capitalism operated by keeping somebody at the bottom. And who was that? Who was that? Not by choice. They had us at the bottom because we was the original. They had us at the bottom because we were the most productive, the most creative, and the original people. And everybody double teamed on us. And now capitalism is done. Now we have to do what we was created to do. Appreciate the love. If this makes sense to you and you want to get on the road to your purpose, if this makes sense to you, and you always wanted to operate in your purpose, if this makes sense to you, you always wanted to create value that make the world a better place, if this makes sense to you, if you know you have a purpose, you know there's a higher source, you know you're here for a reason, and you just cannot accomplish it in the world, this is where you need to be. Like the lie, Jesus is the King of Kings. Repent and be baptized in Jesus' name. Okay. See, you'll do that in a church, right? Which is something you should do. Or you can do it in some water. But when you come up from being baptized, you ought to be in an environment where they teach you your purpose in life, where they teach you why you made that decision in the first place. They should teach you how to operate in your unique purpose. They should teach you your true value. They should teach you your true potential in this world. They should teach you where you get your true source, not just preach about it, be about it. And that's why the churches let you down. The church body. Okay, if you the church body is to go and make disciples. Okay, now let me ask you a simple question. It's more than that too. Because if you just go make disciples, what are you taking to influence them? Because the world gonna evolve. The world gonna grow. So you have a purpose in you. And everything you do and the value that you have, you'll create value around your purpose. So when you go out here in the marketplace, you can start attracting people to your purpose because it will have true value that only come from you and your creator. That's is the design. You are the church, but you also have a purpose to manifest heaven through your purpose. You also have a purpose to create value from your purpose in the world. Not for me and for them. No, you don't. I didn't say influence. What I'm saying is, like myself, I can only talk about myself. When you operate in your purpose, you create value from your purpose. See, I got 10 different sources of value from my purpose, and it leads you to my purpose. You may need my book to get on the road to your purpose. You may get this website, this right here, what I'm doing right now, to get you on the road to your purpose. Everything I do of value leads you back to your unique purpose. That's what I'm saying. Like my website is designed to get you on the road to your purpose because that's my purpose. That's what I'm saying. And when you take that in the marketplace, I know you're not heard the saying if you read the Bible a little bit. If the creator gonna take care of the birds, the animals, the trees, and you more important than either all those things, don't you think the creator will provide for you? And the only way he can provide for you through your purpose, creating value that give you value to the world. When you give value to the world, it attract whatever value in the world. Like right now, y'all crazy about that money. That's the most valuable thing now. See, this book will create value from the world to give you that lifestyle you deserve, but it's coming from your purpose. That's a whole different level. That's what I'm saying. That's how Jesus providing for you. That's exactly what I'm saying. And money just a vehicle, but your purpose have value in the marketplace because of your uniqueness. Money gonna be Money gonna be gone within the next 3.5 years. What will be value then? This book will still attract that value. It may be crypto, it may be gold. See what I'm saying? Money is nothing but a vehicle. When money is no longer here, what gonna be valuable then? This book will still give you that lifestyle no matter what value. Like I said, when this dollar have no value, if crypto is the value, if gold is the value, this book will still give you the lifestyle. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what you're talking about. But I appreciate you though. I do appreciate you engaging. Investing in people is more valuable than gold. That's what I'm doing now. I'm investing in you. When you operate in your purpose, that's your sole purpose is to invest in other people. Because that's where the value lies. That's when you can, like we say, if I what I'm investing in the world, if we get 1 million people by the end of the year, man, God, He'll be saying, I got my people. They finally coming around. They finally understanding how I move. Now they finally relate to me from their purpose. Because your purpose will guide you. Your purpose will give you the lifestyle you can never get from the world. Your purpose will give you security you will never get from the world. Your purpose will give you more value than you will never get from the world. Your purpose will treat you, tap you into your true identity that you will never get from the world. Your purpose will lead you to your true source that you will never get from the world. Your purpose will give you that true potential that you will never get from the world. Your purpose will give you the potential to have dominion here on earth that you cannot get from the world. That's what we teaching over here. That's why we challenging the world. That's why we challenging the church. That's why we got the kingdom bundle right now. That's why we doing kingdom living with a purpose here on earth now. And thank God we got everything we need for you to get on the road to your purpose in life. Thank you. A good evening. See y'all, the King, God, and truth. But when you seeking Him, you got to be in the right environment. That's what messing a lot of people up today, and that's what we teach over here. You got to be honest with yourself, and a lot of you all, 99% of you all, don't know how to be honest with yourself. It's easier said than done. And 98% of you got to come out of this world even to get on the road to your purpose in life. And you will never experience the kingdom in a sinful environment. That's just like me throwing a apple seed right here on this carport and tell it to grow. That seed will stay there forever and a day. Why? Because it's not in the right environment. You don't have to kill a fish if you take him out of his environment. You will, it will eventually die. You are going to die because you're not in the right environment. Trees will live longer than you because they in the right environment. Since you was born in the wrong environment, even if you even if we got the right environment for you, you will live longer, but you still will die because you were cast out of the the right environment. Power is power, my people. Like the live, share the live. I'm here to help you get where you truly want to be in life. I'm here to give you the answer to why you stressed out, why robotics and AI is taking over the world in so many words, but also giving you the opportunity to do what's right. For the first time in your life, you got the opportunity to be honest with yourself, seek out your purpose in life now because of AI and robotics, because your mind was hijacked by a job, and now robotics and AI is taking your job because you was getting your identity from that job. You was getting your meaning from that job. And now your mind is free. What you gonna do with it? You gonna jump out of the pot into the fire, run out here to Facebook, YouTube, create value in the world, create two sites because you know they gonna take down one, or you can get kicked off, or they can fire you. You still in the world. I can't make this stuff up, y'all. I cannot make this up. Like the live, share the live. I'm here for one thing, one reason only. I love y'all. Show some love, Amy. Appreciate y'all, everybody here engaging. I'm gonna go check on my mom. Go ahead and register for the master class. It's free. If you follow me and you got some information out of this, if you want to get more information like this, follow me. Like it, subscribe, share it with somebody because this is our time to make history. This is our time to show the world who we are from our perspective. You can't get this nowhere else on the planet. That's the power of you operating in your purpose. And that's why we challenging the world. That's why we challenging the churches. And we're giving you the opportunity to operate in your purpose. And that's my purpose, is to get you on the road to your purpose in life. Jesus is the best friend. Trust Jesus. Okay. How do you trust Jesus? David, how do you trust Jesus? Do you just go to church, come home, tithe in the church? How do you trust Jesus? I'm gonna tell you how you can truly trust Jesus. Ooh, 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 ooh. If you really want to trust Jesus, be honest with yourself. Get on the road to your purpose. Get in the right environment and operate in your purpose. Churches are nothing more than a capitalistic enterprise. I agree. The building itself, I agree. But you still have a purpose in life. How can you impact the world through your purpose now, if at all? Because 98% of y'all is not operating in your purpose. Y'all want Jesus to be first, but you don't know how to put him first. See, everybody like what that Wendy Giggle. Sorry about jacking your name up, but See, but most people get their reference from the Bible and they just read the Bible like an ordinary book. And that's why you see a lot of people talking about the Bible, but they are not operating in their purpose. They're not doing what they was created to do here on earth. You have a purpose here on earth. And the church is not showing you, teaching you how to tap into that purpose. But we are. We are. Nobody can do what we teaching you over here. Nobody. Appreciate the love. I see you. I see you. I see you. But appreciate the comment there. Anybody? Anybody else with a question or comment? Talk to me. For the one in the chat, if you would like to start operating your purpose, we can teach you. For the one in the chat, if you ready to impact this world from your purpose, we can teach you. Appreciate you joining. If you ready to impact the world instead of having the world stress you out, we can teach you. If you ready to get that miracle from the church, we can teach you. Because we're doing a kingdom challenge now. Because the urgency of the time, we're doing a kingdom challenge. We're doing a kingdom living with a purpose here on earth. We want a million people operating in their purpose by the end of the year. We got everything you need. Like, subscribe to the channel, share it with somebody you know. If you've been part of capitalism and that system is being dismantled as we speak, and while the world is in turmoil, if you ready to get in the game of life, if you ready to operate in your purpose, if you can be honest with yourself, come in this community, we can teach you how to impact the world from your purpose in life. This world would be a better place if we had a million people operating in their purpose by the end of the year. Kingdom challenge, that's what we're doing. Elijah Muhammad said the only solution is complete and total race separation. From a worldly perspective, yes. But from a reality perspective, you got to start where you at. See, when you focus on trying to get people to separate, let me let that train go. I'm down at my mom, at my house I grew up in, taking care of my mom. Just to show you know it, like the live, y'all. Share the live. Share the live. All right. See, total separation will be ideal, but you in the world. And if you just want a prime example of that, look at the Arabs, look at the Amish people. They separate, but they still in the world. We can just that's separation. But our problem is Don't nobody want to do what's right. Don't nobody want to be honest with themselves. When they're doing, I applaud them, the Amish people, for doing what they doing. If we just done what they was doing, we'll be better off. But we want to include everybody. That's a cop out. You are scared. No, it's not that I'm scared, my man. That'll be like I told you. I agree with you. That'll be an ideal situation. Let me tell you the ideal situation for me. All right, total separation. If it were me, if it were me, this is just my opinion since we talking. Total separation. I shut down the continent right now. Don't nothing go out. Don't nothing come in. Total separation. We'll take care of our people. We'll go through what we go through. Anybody that's in the diaspora, if they want to come, the continent belongs to us. We'll suffer. We'll do what we do, but this is what we'll deal with. Now that will be me. Total separation. But while I'm here in America and the way our minds are, and since you came here late, I gave 4 reasons why we can start separating ourselves, but it got to start with our mind first. And we got our mind back for the first time. We got the green light from the UN for the first time. When the world is in turmoil for us to get in the game of life for the first time. And we got a game plan now for the first time. But see, if we focus on us, everybody else would take their rightful place. With the Amish people, we taking our rightful place. We ain't messing with them. They don't mess with us. You see what I'm saying? That's how you can get that total separation. But you got to start somewhere with the majority of the people. That's what I'm saying. I love to be totally separated, but I got to use common sense, man. I hope that makes sense to you, but I know where you're coming from. Yeah, see, and we fight against each other. You see what I'm saying? But I'm taking what the world has given us, and this is the perfect time for us to start. See, what we teach over here, if we just do the small stuff first, like being honest with ourselves, like getting in the right community where we can support one another, where we can uplift one another, where you know your purpose and you uplift me. I'm in my purpose, I uplift you, and we operating from a kingdom perspective. Now the creator is involved. Now we can start getting more blessings from the heavens. Now the world will see who we are. Now we can govern ourselves, and the world will just bow to us. See, that's when you know you know. But when you operate out of a worldly mindset, you don't focus on what it takes to get where you want to go. True, that can be the end result. I love that. But like the man said, first, we got to stop fighting against each other. We got to learn to love each other. That's a challenge within itself. But if you be honest with yourself, you can start seeking out your source, then start bringing everything in the right community. Oh my goodness. That's why that's why this challenge we doing is so vital. Can you imagine? While you out here trying to separate from everybody, you're fighting against your own people, the world, the society. You're fighting an uphill battle. I mean, a mountain battle. Good luck with that. But just wonder. Let's take the world for what it is right now. The world is in turmoil. We got the green light from the UN. They said slavery was just the worst thing that ever happened to humanity. So we got the green light to get in the game for the first time. And since AI and robotics is here right now, we got all the access to the resources we need. We don't need nothing from nobody. We can get the information ourselves. So our mind is free. I just gave you three things that can get us to be separate in less time than what you're trying to do. And then on top of that, we got a roadmap on how to do just that. And I promise you, if we took the route I'm talking about now, if we focus on getting in the right, excuse me, if we focus on being honest with ourselves, that way we'll start treating each other with respect. That way we will start respecting each other. That's when we'll start loving each other. Because my purpose today will make you a better person. So you will love me because you see the potential in me, and then I see the potential in you. Now we can unite. And when we get enough people in the same environment, like a million people operating in their unique purpose, the world can't do nothing but give us what we need to make this world a better place. Instead of letting the elites take over the world from a sinful, greedful, biased perspective. And the only reason why they're doing that is because there's not enough of us operating in our purpose. Ourselves, Lord and Master. I have friends that bought farmland in Nation Islam memory for 50 years. Okay, see, and that's good on the surface. But let me ask you a question. 9 out of 10, they're not operating in their purpose. 9 out of 10, they're not honest with themselves. 9 out of 10, they ain't creating value from the source so they can manifest heaven in that environment. See, long as you in this sinful world, you cannot manifest heaven the way you want to. See, when you operate in your purpose, you get that straight with the Holy Spirit. You got that straight connection with the Creator, the Heavenly Father, because now you lined up with His purpose inside of you. You can't put a value on that. You can't put a value on that. And since capitalism is over, now we got the opportunity to show the world who we are. Ooh. Let's stop fighting each other and let's crawl before we walk in this sinful world. And I'm as melanated as they come. I know our people always in this world, what in it for you? See, long as you thinking worldly, most of us is gonna be jealous, biased, and greed of each other. Because you know how we are. We can manifest what we put our mind to. But if we not united the way we should be, we're gonna always have that worldly temptation. Like the live, share the live, my people. Because anything religion is worldly. That just keep it. See, we gotta keep it simple. We gotta keep it simple. Like the live, share the live, my people. I appreciate y'all. It ain't enough people in here for me to keep going, y'all. Be honest. I love y'all. Come on back out tomorrow at 6 to 7 in the morning on a daily dose. If this makes sense to you, if you want to start operating in your purpose, if you want to start being honest with yourself, if you want to come in this community and we start operating in our purpose, if we start manifesting heaven from our purpose, if we get a million people in this environment operating in our purpose, we can start showing the world who we are and then we can separate because now we can govern ourselves. Now we don't need no dictator. Now we don't need nobody governing us because we operate in our purpose from our Creator and we are in line with His purpose. It's just that simple. If you want to get the Kingdom Bundle, if you want to be part of this challenge, just like the live. I send you the link. Come to the masterclass this Sunday, and get all the questions you need to make an intelligent decision if you're not ready to do what you was created to do. It's just that simple. The Creator have given us the perfect environment to do what we was created to do. The question is now, can you be honest with yourself? The question is now, can you come out of this sinful world thinking the way you think? With that being said, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. And like I always say, Facebook, YouTube, until next time.